Like now. Yeah, I really want to find out. Can you take this thing off a bit? It's not. Yeah, life. Oh. Actually, life. Okay. I was thinking that. But why is it showing? I was concerned. Why is it showing this orientation is locked? So you can't. Why is it fast, slower? Mm. You're using my price? Yeah. Where's the mic? Can this thing leave this screen? I don't know why that is showing. Oh, it's not showing. Where's my other phone? Your Android. Mm-hmm. It's not inside. I brought it. To send you a DM. So I don't want them to be on the live. Wait, let me check camera. Okay. Oh, where is this back? So I think from here. I want to click it. Button is first for you. I was thinking you should put it on this other tripod.
We can set it up and monitor it from there.
Okay. That's what's showing the screen.
How do you see it now?
Yes, okay.
When I see it, I'll show right.
Hello, guys. Please forgive our behind the scene preparation. So, shall we? Yeah, sure. It's not good. That's what it's going.
Hi, everyone.
Calm down first. Calm down. It's really going from here. semesters now. It's okay. That's fine.
I'm even feeling like when we're using the front, it was better.
So what are we using the front?
I'm feeling this was the front.
This one the front. Okay now. How the front? Let's do the front. Oh, well, that lights. I'm not going to do it as it's there. Do the light. Just put the light this way.
Ah, it's heavy on this too. It's heavy. Let's use this one in front of it. These are first life will set off what to finish off.
You have to turn it now. I think it's better.
Can you see it?
Mm.
Yeah. So we are good, right?
Mm. Okay. Done. Okay, we shall. So why is it so far away from? Why not? Yeah, what is this closer? I think this is okay now. it feels somehow because I know I've been putting a lot of persons on the spot. So me that I'm
Yeah.
just on the spot right now, I feel a bit
Yes,
let's say
this is your day.
yeah.
And I love it. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
It's I was this one too. So those who are watching, please forgive our delay. We're kind of setting up a lot of things and it was kind of stressful because like this is our first time of going live and so forgive us. So today is we're celebrating 1 year anniversary for MatchChayn. so my friend here and partner has a lot of questions to ask me. So okay, since we are celebrating 1 year of building MatchChayn, so she'll ask me some questions. Okay.
I want to interview you. I want to interview others.
All right, I'm ready.
Congratulations on the 1 year anniversary with
On
MatchChayn.
our 1 year.
Our 1 year anniversary with MatchChayn.
Thank you.
Oh my god, it's been a milestone. God. So I just have two questions for you. I'm going to make it really quick. First of all,
Quick? Why quick? Let's,
yes.
let's enjoy the moment.
Okay.
Let's enjoy the moment of 1 year anniversary.
1 year.
I feel good doing this.
365 days.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But some people start a business and then after a month they abandon it. Some 3 months, some 2 weeks. It's a lot to actually start from scratch.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have enough resources. So I want to ask you what actually almost made you quit leave matching and just walk away?
Okay, I would say it's rejection. Yeah, I would say it's rejection because I've had a lot of rejections, like from getting the right people on the team to getting like grants, getting support. It has been like rejections, and at that moment I'll be like, I'll just be asking myself this question: Why are you actually building that chain? Why are you building this? Like, so those moments has actually like made me rethink my decision on building this. But there's always been one thing that kept me going is what I have in my like the vision that I'm seeing. Because when you pitch or when you try to explain your vision to people, they might not see what you're seeing. And I know right from time like rejections are bound to happen. I was prepared to get rejections because I know people have come to tell me about their ideas and I was like, I'm not interested. so I knew that this is what is involved in building, right? You get a lot of rejections. So I was ready for it. But then when it became a reality, I was like, ah, this is getting crazier than I thought. So it made me rethink my decision. It made me ask myself some questions. Why are you actually building this? And every time I ask myself this question, and anytime I sit back and try to evaluate my decisions and evaluate how far I've gone, it's just one thing that keeps me going, the vision. Yeah, so
So
that's
this
it.
vision was like let's say for example the big picture. What's
Yeah.
the big picture like? Or let's start with little milestones. In the next 5 years from now,
Okay.
what's the vision for matching?
This question is a lot, but I will see how I can answer it. So, first of all, today when I went to church today, right? So I was coming back from church. Two ladies saw me. They were kind of complimenting my outfits, and I love that. When a lady is
Yes,
complimenting your
yes.
outfit, it's different than a guy complimenting her. So when these two ladies, they were just staring at me and they were talking because I saw them before I got close to them. So I was wondering what are these guys talking about. So when I got closer to them, they called me and like my outfit is beautiful. Everything they love my outfit and stuff like that. So we exchanged pleasantries. They started asking me some questions, and when they asked me what I do, I told them I'm building matching a dating platform. And the next thing they said, like I was really touched. So they said they are single and what I'm building will actually help them. And then I felt so, when you're building something and you see people who need this thing and they're telling you that it was kind of like an encouragement for me to keep going, for me to keep building. So now back to your question, the big vision and in the next 5 years I'm having is having to see people get value for what we are building, having to celebrate a lot of people that we would have found their partner, find their love on matching. These are the things we tend to see, like celebrating people that say, okay, I went to matching and I found somebody and maybe we are getting married or we are celebrating 1 year anniversary on our marriage. So these are the kind of things I'm seeing, right? Because other than building just a dating platform, we are building a platform like in this podcast, we talk about conversations around relationship, get to see people's opinion about relationship. We also give like tips on people who are building careers, find their life partners, and how to navigate the whole thing. So these are the discussions we have here on this podcast. So aside from helping people find love on matching, we're also building a community, a platform where people can come share what they're having. So all this, the bigger picture for me is to see that people are actually getting valued, people are actually finding love, and we are celebrating lots of those milestones. Yeah.
Wow, that's actually really, really good.
Thank
That's
you.
good. I love it.
Thank you.
So over this 1 year, can you share any success story from people who have met through matching?
Okay. Um, so the success stories are not much, but the few that I've gotten, uh, so there was a podcast we did here. I think the video is not live yet. So we did a blind date and people found love here.
Wow.
So the video will be up very soon, yeah.
Wow.
So and apart from that, some persons have reached out to me and were like, thank you for this vision, thank you for what you're building because this has actually changed how we see love. And some other person say, okay, thank you for building matching. I found somebody on matching. So because there was time we were doing like having Twitter spaces, we do shoot your shots. And yeah, it's been an amazing journey so far. People coming to tell us to keep going, encouraging us, they found love and stuff like that.
Wow.
So there are a lot of more stories coming, success stories coming in the future, and we can't wait to tell it.
So if you're watching us, please help us to share this live video to your WhatsApp status so your friends can also join us.
Yeah,
The conversation
please.
is about to get hotter.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, help us share so others can come join us. Yeah.
So also want to ask you, looking back on this first year, if probably you were to start all over again, what would you do differently?
Okay, so what I would do differently is building structures in place amongst my team, right? So when it comes to building a platform and you have to build with people, you have to put some structures in place. So I would say I was 100% good at it when I started, and I actually learned from my mistakes. So what we are currently doing now is putting structures in place, right? So that's what I'm doing differently right now.
That leads me to this question. What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear. Okay, my biggest fear. Okay, I would say my biggest fear is making the right decision. Yeah. So my biggest fear is making the right decisions. More especially when matching is out there, when matching is big, people are now identifying what we are building. Right? The ability to make the right decision. Because every other thing you're doing has to be centered around the decision you make. So that is my biggest fear. For me to be able to make the right decision at all time, for me to be able to analyze everything, not from a place of being so emotional, but making sure I do the right thing when I also do it. Because this is all
Wow. Oh, I don't want to fail. I'm scared of poverty. How failure is not your biggest fear. You're not afraid of matching feelings.
mm. So failure is people tend to identify with failure in different ways. For me, I won't say failure is like my biggest fear because I know I will win. I know I will win. Like I will win, seriously. So I won't say failure. Though sometimes those kind of fears will come, but I won't say that's my biggest fear because I know I will win. Yeah.
Okay, I have to adjust this too. That's gone
Okay.
down.
Can you take the light away?
Yeah, the light is actually moving on.
Maybe you can put it. Yeah, see why it's going down.
All right.
You still have more questions for me?
Yes, I have more questions for you.
Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
So, has building a dating platform, matching, changed how you think about love and relationship?
A lot. It has. But one thing I would say is even before I started building matching, right, in my own like personal relationship, I never wanted to be involved with anybody that is not serious. When I mean serious, like maybe it's not the person is not aligned with where I'm going to. Right? I've always been keen on anybody, even just friendship, right? I value my energy and space a whole lot. So if I'm bringing somebody into my space, it has to be worth it. So even before matching, I knew that I just have to make sure that anybody I'm going to that's going to be around my space, around my life, like a life partner, has to be somebody that is in line. So now I'm building matching is even more advanced in the sense that I'm even more serious about it, right? So I would say yes, it has.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What has surprised you the most about matching community?
Surprised me in what sense?
Like, what has people done for you that you're like, oh wow, this is good.
Okay, I would say the support. Initially, when I started, it was just like an idea. You know, when you have an idea, you're not sure whether or not this will work. So those doubts, those refining moments, who do I pitch this to? Will this even work? Does this even make sense? There are a lot of dating apps out there people are using. What are you doing differently? Right. So when I started sharing this idea with people, a lot of people was happy about it and they gave their support. You get we will be on Twitter space, we'll see people like 500 to 1K people coming to listen to what we are doing, right? Pitch to a lot of platforms and the reception is what is quite commendable. The support we get, I'll say that's what like has made me like wow. So people are actually identify what I'm doing and they're actually supporting me. So these are the things that are keeping me going.
Oh, that's a good one. So, what is the biggest misconception people have about matching?
Okay, so I would say it's I don't know if this is showing, but let me see. So we say we are professionals. Help me put the stuff up so that you can see it. So matching where professionals find love. So the misconception there is professionals. A lot of times when we say matching is where professionals find love, people think it's white collar professionals, right? But the professional there means if you have something you're doing, right, and people can actually identify with you that this is what I'm doing. I don't know, are you listening to my answer?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. So you can put the So I'm sure I'll still show more light on it.
Okay. So thank you for clearing our doubts.
I want to see like talk more about it in this.